welcome to our YouTube channel, Mallrich Motorsports. I'm JJ Mallrich. Thanks for joining us. For people that don't know me, I'm going to give you a quick, brief background. Ever since I was a kid, like a lot of boys, grew up loving cars, went to tractor pulls with my dad and car shows, and just seeing all kinds of cool stuff out there when I was a kid. And my dad loved cars. He's a Ford salesman for a long time, so I had a lot of Mustangs, had some 79s, an 89, had a 1969 fastback. Wish I had that one back. But had a lot of great cars growing up and stuff. And when my dad retired, the funny thing about that is when my dad finally retired from being a Ford salesman, my first car I bought was a 2008 Pontiac G8 GT. Went to the dark side on that one. Love that car, great car. And the thing handled so good. I just really enjoyed driving that car, and it handled so good. And I used to autocross. I autocrossed a couple of times with some friends of mine, and back when I was in high school, and decided it's like, you know what, let's take this car out, try it out on the autocross course and see what it does. And just had an absolute blast and got hooked. I mean, I got hooked hard. I started buying slicks for the car, some wheels, some suspension parts, and just started going crazy with the thing. So I developed that car for a couple of years, and then wanted to step up my game a little bit. So I moved to a Mitsubishi Evo 9. Beautiful car. It was such a nice car. Drove it for a year. Wasn't really where I was wanting to head. I decided to get out because the car kind of fit in the modified class. Didn't really want to be there, so I sold it and then ended up buying a Subaru WRX, and started having some success with the WRX. Did really well. First time I trophy was in the WRX at Nationals, so started seeing some success. Raced that car for 4 years or something like that. So, and then decided it was time to get back to the V8 muscle, rear wheel drive cars, where I started with the G8. So, started looking around, found this 1999 Camaro in Massachusetts, and convinced my wife and the family to drive up there as part of our vacation. And we ended up buying this car and buying a trailer as we were starting to drive back, and towed it the rest of the way home, and it's been history from there on. So we've been developing this car for the last 7-8 years now, and really having some really great success with the car. We've been partnering with UMI Performance with their suspension on the car. Does an awesome job. We also have partnered with Viking Shocks, and so we've just been doing really good with the car, winning several major events and SCCA national events, and also the UMI Muscle on the Mountain. We've won that back-to-back years, and we're only one of 2 people that won back-to-back in its first 2 years in existence. So that's a little bit about me. What you're going to see on the channel is we're going to do some fabrication. We're going to be doing some body work. We're going to do carbon fiber. We got all kinds of cool stuff. I'm a kind of a jack of all trades, master of none kind of a guy, but I know a little bit about everything. And so we're going to do a lot of fabrication stuff. This car is a great autocross car, but the big news is we got a brand new, well, it's not new, it's a 1999 Camaro, another one we bought, and it is a shell. Some guys had it as a drag car. They already stripped it out. There is nothing in the engine bay except for the ABS pump, and we're super stoked to build this car up from scratch. It's going to be built for the Optima Ultimate Search for Street Car series. We're going to put a cage in it. We're going to probably move this motor over, but we're going to add some more power to it into that new car. We're going to run a BMW DCT transmission. We're going to do step-by-step install of that. We're going to fab up a Corvette C5 IRS suspension in the rear. And we're teaming up with UMI Performance. We're super excited to be partnering with them. And we're going to be doing all UMI front suspension on this car and cross bracing and all that good stuff under the car. So super excited to work with them. The car right now is, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's a purple and black theme right now. The new car, I'm going to post a picture up here of the new car and the new design of what it may look like. So this is just an initial sketch of it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below of the theme of the car, and let me know if what you think about it. The other thing I need help on is coming up with a good name for this car. Every great car has to have a name, so post that down below too. I would greatly appreciate it. So definitely help us out choosing a name. If you pick the name that you put in your comments down below, we'll send out a Mallrich Motorsports t-shirt to you. So we'll post that up what that looks like. My daughter is quite the artist and made a pretty neat shirt for us. So we'll post that up, and we'll post a link for that down below also for you guys to check out. So we're super excited about this new car. We're hoping to we're going to start a build series on it. So we'll start building that out on YouTube, and to where you can follow along on the build over the next year. We're going to be using the Haltech ECU system in the car with a CAN TCU to control that transmission. Lots of cool stuff that's going to be put in this car. So we're super excited to get this car going, and hoping that, the big thing will be funds as far as getting the car finished, hopefully for sometime for the 26th season. So we'll see how that plays out. So anyway, I hope you guys like the channel. I hope you give us a like, subscribe, and spread the word for us. Please send this video out, send the links out to your friends. We greatly appreciate it, and we're looking forward to having you all join us and checking out all the cool things we're going to be doing on the channel. So we have we're doing stuff like we'll be doing carbon fiber roofs for the new car, hood, possibly looking at making doors for the car. So we're going to really lighten the car up as much as possible and make it as competitive as possible. We're going to look at putting about 600 horsepower out at the wheels with the engine upgrades, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So definitely join us. We'd love to see you on there. Like I said, leave comments. We'll be definitely checking them, and we'll be responding to them. So give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Hey y'all, let's not do that. Let's try it one more time. Hello all. Don't like that one here.